world's first heavy-duty off-road bus, the Torsus Praetorian, is designed to meet the challenges of transporting personnel and equipment across rough ground and through tough conditions. From steep mountain trails to muddy monsoon roads, the Praetorian conquers all. Its rugged, durably built and advanced off-road technology drive it over rocks, sand, snow, and ice with ease. The Praetorian keeps things moving, delivering the ultimate off-road capability. Toughing it out in the harshest conditions is what the Praetorian is built for. Work motion designers helped to develop the perfect visual identity for the Torsus Praetorian, and our R&D department made the vision reality. With Torsus, quality starts from the ground up. Based on a heavy-duty MAN chassis and powered by MAN engines and drivetrain, the durability is ingrained. From the Michelin off-road tires to the Linux ballistic-grade anti-scratch coating on body parts, the Torsus is made for excellence. With a payload of up to 35 personnel plus equipment, impressive 4x4 off-road capability, 400 millimeters ground clearance, and 925 Newton meters of torque, with upgrades available, nothing stand in its way to transport your people and gear on site and working. The off-road world is a tough environment to work and play in, and we are testing every aspect of its build. Torsus is ECWVTA test certified, approved by top certification agency TÜV Süd. We are doing everything possible to provide the ultimate off-road capabilities, comfort, and, most of all, safety. Designed and built to deal with rough terrain and harsh conditions, the Praetorian is an ideal transport solution for heavy industries, including mining, aggregates, forestry, and oil and gas. This also makes the Praetorian well-suited to applications such as emergency response, disaster relief, expedition and leisure sectors such as ski resorts and safari. The end user and his or her business is our key priority. Our great in-house team is ready to apply factory modifications of the Praetorian according to the needs of the end user. The Praetorian is adaptable to meet specific customer requirements. We research, solve all problems, and only after we find a solution do we start to create, constantly updating our product in order to achieve ultimate quality and customer satisfaction. Right now, we have 22 models pre-designed for different industries and different situations. Our aim is to provide our customers with more efficiency, more capabilities in their day-to-day routine. We want to build a product that is able to cover the needs of customers globally. Torsus is perfectly set up all over the world and has a market in all countries. We are currently selling in 4 continents: Europe, South America, Australia, and Africa, with service stations worldwide. Our commitment to quality extends beyond manufacturing and components. All Torsus vehicles come with a 2-year base warranty with no mileage limitations. We dared to bring something new to the already well-established automotive world. We became a new player with an excellent product. We want to inscribe our standards into the legacy of the automotive market. Today, our buses are something special. Tomorrow, we want them to represent the global standard of 4x4 buses. We are a new generation of bus, a bus that can be used in any condition with the same great results.
I'd like to show you our FXV family off-road caravan. Based on the popular LXV 4.7, it shares identical dimensions. However, we've designed it to have internal bunks and a rear ensuite pod. Very simple, takes about less than a minute. Lifts up on gas struts. We undo the Velcros. Lower it down to the ground. So you can see there's plenty of space. We have a full-length mirror, a hot and cold shower controlled from the tap here, And we also have space for a toilet. We've designed the rear bunks wide enough and long enough to sleep adults as well. So they're 2 meters in length and 700mm wide. We have our cabinets here, drawers down the bottom, plenty of space for all your clothing for the whole family. A feature that I like in all of our vans are the windows. So we can open the window, have a mesh screen, and then a privacy block out. And this is on all of our vans and also on our skylights. So we can open that up, go to mesh or full privacy. All of our vans are equipped with Red Arc products. For example, this is our Red Vision screen. Our battery percentage right now is 98%. We can see our water tank levels. We can also control the electrics, such as the lights, the batteries, the stereo, the refrigerator, and turn them all on and off from here. This also comes with an app. What I love about the FXV is its seating arrangement. We can sit a family of 4 inside of here, so if the weather's bad outside, we can all come inside, the whole family, and sit down and dine internally. So the FXV also has storage under the bed. If we lift this section here up, plenty of storage for extra items. So the FXV is equipped with a full outdoor kitchen. At the front here, we have our 95-litre dual zone refrigerator. We also have an entertainment for the external stereo. 2 zones. We can run one as a fridge, one as a freezer, or you can pick however you'd like to run that. In the middle here we have pantry. So large pantry at the bottom, smaller one at the top. And then we have our full slide-out kitchen. The kitchen is equipped with a 3-burner stove, a sink, and storage drawers for cooking appliances, cutlery, etc. On top of the kitchen, we have more information. We have another Red Arc screen here to see what's happening with our batteries, water tank level gauges, dual power point connected to a large inverter, 2,600 watts, so you can run cooking appliances off it, such as coffee machines, and also accessories and dual USB, as well as our electric awning, open and closed. To open the awning, and our external light as well. At the front of the FXV, we have our integrated stone guard and storage box. It's designed to deflect stones with rubberized lining, but in here, we also have an area to store jerry cans, gas bottles, and rubbish. On the outside of the FXV, we have extra storage. So we open these doors up, internal lights, and this is a huge amount of storage for storing things like your external toilet and tables and chairs. So what off-road means to us is, obviously it's got to be lifted, have off-road suspension, so we run independent coil suspension and the optional independent airbag suspension. We also use German composite wall material. It's 30mm thick, which is the best quality for insulation you can get. So it's a pure off-grid caravan designed for outback travel in Australia. Not only does it look like it's an off-road van, it's got insulation qualities, there's no wood in it, so there's nothing that can rust, rot or corrode. It's made of stainless steel, fiberglass insulation panel, aluminium panels, hot dip galvanized chassis, and it's all made in our factory in Albury.
Explore on your own terms in the world's best-selling, off-road, off-grid, luxury expedition vehicle, the EarthRoamer XV LTS. Built around the rugged Ford Super Duty platform, the EarthRoamer XV LTS is handcrafted by Colorado craftsmen using only the finest materials and components available. The XV LTS was intelligently designed, expertly manufactured, and handcrafted to the most exacting standards in the industry, all right here in Colorado at the base of the Rocky Mountains. EarthRoamer XV LTS. Live your dream.
It's all about listening to our customers, testing the product in the field like we have, and making refinements, making it better. There's a lot to go through. I can't show you everything, so why don't we show you my favorite bits. Outside the van is all about capacities. So we've got increased solar capacity, we've got expandable water capacity, and then we've got more storage capacity. So the high capacity box features the shelf on the top, so we can slide all of our poles in there, and then we've got dual slides each side. So a really nice box up the front, and then we've updated the stone guard. It's all about articulation, angles for the vehicle up the front. We step it back, we can get a better turn. So that's outside capacities. Inside is technology and luxury. So let's jump in there and have a look. So inside the 2020 van, our focus is still the same 5 things. So functionality is the key. So what have we changed functionality-wise? We've got wireless bench top chargers. We've got a bigger fridge standard with dual compressor. Beautiful Evercool fridge, high quality. We've got a lot of the other features and it's bulk storage in here. This is a bunk layout, so it's slightly different, but there is storage in spades still. We've got a bigger washing machine, a 2.5 kilo Kamek unit, and then we've got quality. Hey, look, we're not going away from quality. It is our key focus. It's what we're known for. It's what we want Best Aussie Vans for. The quality is still here. Materials, no compromise there either. Still no timber in a zone RV, keeping the weight down. Luxury, yeah, we do luxury. Look at the update here. This is actually the Summit Spec lounge interior. This is perforated. It's absolutely luxury. It's so comfortable. Then the off-road range is full double stitching and diamond stitching as standard in the lounge. So nice update there. Looks spectacular. And the final thing is technology. Now, we love technology, but to show you that, I'm going to have to take you over to the screen. So there's digital switching, and then there's C-Zone's remote module digital switching. Now, why do we run that one? Because it breaks out the sides of the Caravans, so we get rid of all of the wiring running back and forth, so we're saving weight. It's also really easy to diagnose if there is a problem, and it's so functional. It's super easy to use. We've got all of the screens here. We can turn lighting on and off. We've got full dimmable control. We've got full monitoring. It's repeatable on your phone and your tablet. It really is amazing. It makes the van that much easier to use. Well, what a year we've got ahead of us. Brand new factory, new models in the range, and the all new 2020 spec that I've showed you today. Still high luxury, high payload, and timber free. And while there's many imitators, there's still only one, Zone RV.
Introducing the all-new Bruder EXP6, a bespoke off-road expedition trailer like no other. It all starts with our chassis and suspension design. The Bruder chassis can withstand 11 times its own weight, 3 times the Australian standard, and it's able to maintain its strength in below freezing temperatures and in arid conditions of over 55 degrees Celsius. The chassis is also completely airtight, so no sand, salt, mud or snow can get caught inside. Unlike a flat chassis, the Bruder EXP6 features a large step up. This design goes hand in hand with our suspension system, which has well over 12 inches of wheel travel, double that of common independent suspension system designs, and by far the most wheel articulation on the market. The suspension can easily be adjusted on the fly from the comfort of your vehicle using our app and your smartphone. This allows the EXP6 to be perfectly tuned for the terrain you're on, giving huge ground clearance when required or aerodynamics when travelling at speed, all while still remain in the comfort of your vehicle. At rest, the suspension can lower, raise, level or lean, so the kitchen is always the perfect height to suit your needs. We also use rolled tube materials for the suspension arms, which is both stronger than square material, improves ground clearance and prevents catching off-road. Remote off-road exploration is our passion, so the whole system is immensely strong but under very little stress or strain. And in the event of an emergency, we have backup systems, manual overrides, and it can even be converted to a 2-wheel configuration. And should forward progress ever be halted, a rear-worn recovery winch can be of real assistance when travelling solo in remote locations. At just over 1.6 tonne, the EXP6 is lighter than many single-axle off-road camper trailers, but it gives the benefit of 4-wheel flotation and control. It's also built to match the wheel track of your tow vehicle, and the suspension is easily tailored to suit your vehicle, no matter how standard or modified it may be. Carefully thought out body dimensions allow it to venture where off-road caravans simply can't fit. And keeping the width within the frame of the tow vehicle takes the stress out of navigating your way through tight areas, along narrow outback tracks, or twisting alpine roads. but also improves handling and fuel efficiency. The EXP6 body is entirely made from composite material. This German manufactured material is both immensely strong and lighter than conventional alloy, timber and fiberglass building techniques. And unlike other trailers, the body is separated from the chassis using high-density rubber body mounts. Just like a modern vehicle, these mounts isolate the body from off-road vibrations, and in conjunction with our suspension system, make the EXP6 capable of travelling over vicious corrugations and undulating terrain like no other off-road camper. Proudly developed and built in Australia, this has been just a snapshot of the globally available Bruder EXP6. Just wait till you see what else it can do.